And you've got to guess in the comments which one is which before I reveal it. Now it's time to find out what was the best and worst of my week. Welcome to Hit and Miss, the part of the show where I tell you about two things. One was the best of my week and one was the worst. And you've got to guess in the comments which one is which before I reveal it. This week, we're back with comic books. In front of me, I have FML issue 6 from Dark Horse Comics and Murder Podcast issue 1 from Ignition Press. I'll give you my 60-second reviews while you start your guesses in the comments. Begin with FML. FML has been a miss of the week for me on a few previous occasions. And I've said before that if it doesn't improve, I'm cancelling my subscription. Issue 6 feels very different than what we've had before. And it seems like a lot of the ideas have been simplified. Gone are the endless panels of metaphors that felt like watching a David Lynch film made for teenagers. Gone are the many of the quirky mechanics the creators use to tell the story. Things like doodles, mixed art styles, and visual shifts to show moments in time. You still get some flashbacks, mostly of Riley's mum, but the story itself is pretty linear. The fact that Riley is still a big hairy monster hasn't been explained or cleared up. I don't know if he really is one or if it's still just a metaphor for puberty. Either way, I've accepted it for what it is. There are definitely elements of this comic that remained unexplained, and I'd love to know the writer's original ideas behind those concepts. Before we get into Murder Podcast, I need your help. Getting into comics can be daunting for new readers, and I know I've been there myself. Let me know in the comments what comics you would recommend for new readers. Maybe they are your favourites, great jumping on points, or entirely new releases. Last week, Bethy Nay gave their recommendations. Jed MacKay's run of Moon Knight, which is one that has not been on my radar. The Walking Dead, which I totally agree with. Start from the beginning, it is one of my favourites. And Invincible, which I've been aware of but never read. I'm not sure where to start, so tell me in the comments, should I go back to issue 1? And start with trade paperbacks? If you want your recommendations read in a future episode, drop them in the comments and help more people get into the wondrous world of comics.